The second T20 international between South Africa and New Zealand was played at the Vineyard Oval in Cape Town. New Zealand once again won the toss and elected to bowl first. The South Africans stuck with the opening pair of the captain Dominic Ardjans and Ferdy Boer. South Africans quickly dominated the game and reached the 50 in just 5 overs without loss. Ferdy Boer playing some magnificent shots on the offside. Boer, having just missed out on his 50 in the first match, was determined to score. He got to his 50 of just 28 deliveries with a glorious shot over backward points for 4. The South African 100 came up in the 8th over without loss as Ardjans and Boer continued to dominate the New Zealand bowling. Ardjans soon reached his 50, getting it of 23 deliveries, and the 150 came up for South Africa in the 14th over without loss. The South African continued to play the strokes, assisted at times by some sloppy fielding from the New Zealanders. Ferdy Boer eventually scored the first century of the series, his 100 coming up in just 85 deliveries. They also brought up the South African 200. In the penultimate over, Ferdy Boer took a liking to the bowling of Gary Williamson using his feet. In the process, he injured his right knee. The South Africans would eventually end their innings on 239 without loss, setting the New Zealanders a target of 240 in 20 overs. New Zealand started the innings off well with Deacon Dunn and Matty Carter putting up a good partnership of 60. They eventually lost 2 quick wickets and were 94 for 2 in the 11th after 11 overs. Deacon Dunn continued to bat well, with McCall-McGaskill also chipping in. Deacon was eventually bowled on 43 after a good delivery from Buchla. At this stage, the New Zealanders were way behind the required run rate. James Dunn didn't last long as he got bowled for 4 runs off the third ball that he faced, again by Buchla. New Zealand were 4 down for 125. Gary Williamson and McCall-McGaskill then put up a decent partnership for the 5th wicket, with McGaskill playing some glorious shots all around the park. McGaskill went on to score the first half century for the New Zealanders and was eventually bowled in the last over of the match for 59. Asher Hutting picking up the wicket. South Africa went on to win the match by 56 runs and taking a 2-0 lead in the series.